to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
There's only one more back to school thing left.
What's that mean?
But, senior year.
Oh, yeah.
So this was fall semester.
Back to school for the next semester.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you're in the end.
This
Yeah, it's
Venus, she somewhere midday. I think they're doing like band swag stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Do you want a senior dad like t-shirt?" I'm like, "Yep." Yep. Send it.
Yeah.
Because if not,
this is it.
This is it. Like, fuck yeah. I think I'm going to get like a fucking Sharpie or like a fabric pen. Because I don't have one for Piper. So I'll just write Piper or her 2022. And then, because it replaces the I with like the year of the kid.
Yeah.
I'll just write 2022 for Piper on it somewhere. Just got it all.
It's weird because when we met, Xander was just a little guy.
Yeah.
And that seems like forever ago.
I have got,
and here he's a senior.
It's like
crazy.
the last 2 years. Yeah. The last 2 years between Apple photo stuff and really it's more, I get more because I had Android for so long and I offloaded so much stuff to Google Photos for so long that I get like the 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Which are amazing little things until they toss me dog ones, and then it's a hardship. But 2014 to 2016, there are a lot of photos of Xander as a tiny at Ingress events, and so there are. He's tiny. He is tiny.
I remember the first time we went somewhere doing Ingress things. We went to Colfax, and I hitched a ride with you in the Odyssey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes. I remember the Honda.
Yeah, and we rode up together, and the kids were with us.
Did we have your kids?
No.
It was just Piper and Xander.
Yeah.
Yes,
and Xander was just a little guy.
Yes.
And that was like the first time I think that we had ever like gone anywhere in the same car and played.
Take you up there. Piper was Miss Cupcakes.
We were meeting
Xander was Fireballs, spelt with a Y.
Yeah, and we were meeting a bunch of people up there to like build it out.
The Ludfords.
Yeah.
And their 2 kids.
Yeah. So that was.
Yeah, I mean he was
something.
8 or younger.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long
at
time.
Plus, and he's almost 18. No, so he's pressing 6.5, 7 and change.
Yeah.
Tiny guy.
Yeah, he was a little guy.
Little guy.
Kind of crazy. Yeah, and my kids too, man. I mean, this whole last weekend.
Yeah.
Was Melly weekend.
The Melathon.
The Melathon. That was crazy.
You left Thursday.
We left Thursday evening and came back on Monday morning early. We flew to Portland to
this is good because I didn't actually know where you ended up.
Oh, okay.
Was it Portland?
Yeah, that's
flew into Portland.
Yeah, the flight was into Portland. And then the school that she went to was Pacific University.
Mm-hmm.
And that is in Forest Grove, which is, it's kind of like Loomis.
Oh, okay.
It's out there a little bit from Portland. So she lived, when she was going there and lived up there, she lived in Hillsboro.
Okay,
which is
that
just
I remember.
next door to Beaverton, where the big Nike facility. Like she lived right down the street from the Nike. Yeah,
Lever.
from the Nike like world headquarters. This gorgeous facility they have there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so she lived there and went to school there, and then of course internships and externships that she had to move around.
Mm-hmm.
So the school was in Forest Grove, the campus, but I think she only went to the campus like a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Her school experience with the school was at a hospital. So they had like a teaching facility within the hospital, like on a floor of the hospital, where they did clinic time and all of their teach classes
Okay.
were all done at the hospital. So they didn't really go to the campus.
As most people would like instinctually think a campus.
Yeah, well, it is a campus, but it's like she didn't spend any time at the campus.
She was on site at a...
She was,
Got it.
Yeah, working in basically a clinical situation, but also with like classes.
Does Pacific University offer other degree programs?
Oh yeah,
that those people would probably be on campus?
I'll get there.
Okay, go.
So she was going to school. We've talked about this a few times. If you don't know, she was in a doctorate program to be an audiologist. So she went through all that. She, like I said, moved around for different internships. She had 3 internships and a year-long externship. And it just so happened that the last internship and the year-long externship was all spent here. And that was all done at the local VAs.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two VA hospitals pretty close to us, Mather and McClellan.
Mm-hmm.
And she split her time kind of between the two. She would like every other day go to one or the other.
Okay.
And work for free, essentially, but also getting her chops and learning and blah, blah, blah. So she finished all that end of July, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the exact date. So she hasn't had school. So the next big thing was, can I get a job?
Oh, right.
She did.
Good.
She had an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we are up to speed a little bit.
Okay.
She had an interview with I forget what it's called. It's the VA that is over like San Jose and like Monterey and a bunch of areas around that area. She had an interview at 10:30 on a Friday in the morning. She had a job offer in the afternoon.
Fucking A. Good for her.
And they are placing her in Monterey.
Okay.
So she will be moving to Monterey so now we went to graduation over the weekend. So now she's graduated, and she has to get her, the access to her diploma, essentially, like her, whatever they call them when you order your transcripts.
Oh, okay.
So access to transcripts. And then also she has to get her clinician's license squared away.
Okay.
And then she's good to start working at the VA.
Okay.
So that's essentially the process.
Okay.
So she finished school. It was a 3-year program, got a doctorate. We went this weekend for the graduation part of it. And it's 2 parts. If you've never been, I had never been to a doctorate.
Dude, we're like high school guys at best.
Yeah.
So you and I have no idea what's going on.
I didn't know anything about it, but the first day was Friday, like midday. They do a white coat ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
So this is prior to graduation. So we flew down Thursday night. And then Friday we had the white coat ceremony, and that was just her cohort. So this is just the audiology program.
Okay.
I think it was 24-ish people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So a very small cohort.
Okay.
Where they make them do an oath. They give them a white, like they they allow the student to pick somebody to
Put the
coat on them. So that was Shanna and I.
Mm-hmm.
So we got up on stage and like they give us the coat and then we put it on her and it's a thing.
Oh.
So that was really cool.
Proud dad.
Yeah. And because she has her roommate when she was living up there, her and her roommate were pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And they're good friends and they're in the same program. They're graduating together, blah, blah, blah. Right. So we ended up spending time a little bit with her and her parents and like the family that was there.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up going to pizza with them after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day was Saturday. And that was graduation, and that was in the morning. And that was held. So the white coat ceremony was on campus
mm-hmm.
in one of the small rooms they have there. The graduation on Saturday was outside with hundreds of chairs,
mm-hmm.
and this was for all of the graduating classes or groups
mm-hmm.
that are part of Pacific University for 2025.
Okay.
So we're talking like people getting just bachelors of
lasagna.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like it's
multiple degree. It was all disciplines.
Yeah, in this case it was. I don't know what if Pacific University is only medical sort of things, but there were physician's assistants, there were psychology majors, there were. I mean, it's just like a whole.
Okay.
There was 285-ish kids that were in the graduating class.
So would you say a lot of medical field occupations?
That's pretty much what it was. And so I kind of wonder, I don't know, maybe that's just the medical group of kids. Maybe there's more kids that they have a variety of other disciplines at the school that aren't medical or whatever.
So you didn't see anybody graduating with an electrical engineer degree?
No.
Okay.
No, it was
most of her. Okay.
Yeah, it all had to do with some sort of healthcare of some kind.
Okay.
So that was like what you would go to of high school graduation or college graduation.
Right.
It's like
because you've been there for Fullerton, right?
Yeah, and that's such a much bigger school.
Okay. So by comparison, 200 and change pressing 300 versus Fullerton, which was a multi-day to cover the entire graduating class. Okay. Got it.
Like probably a couple thousand people.
Got it.
Because my understanding is Fullerton has like 30,000 students.
That checks out.
Yeah, it's a big school, and so graduations are very large.
So she has already graduated with a bachelor's of something from Fullerton.
Yeah, and
this was her doctorate.
Yes. So she has her bachelor's from, and I don't even know. I forget exactly what that's in. So she has a bachelor's from Fullerton, and this is her doctorate from Pacific.
Okay.
So she doesn't wear a cap, like a square cap.
Right.
They have a doctorate hat. That's like a silly shape.
Okay.
And
fucking
so
doctors. Whatever.
Yeah. And so there were kids that were just getting bachelors, so they would wear a regular cap, like that we would know as with the square top and the tassel.
A tassel.
Yeah. And if you were getting a doctorate, you wore the hat that sort of has like it's sort of like octagonal or something shaped.
It wasn't a fez.
Yeah.
No.
It's almost like a beret. That's kind of what it looks like.
Shit.
And it has a tassel, and they move the tassel just like a regular hat, except it's a doctorate thing.
Call me doctor, bitch.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And it was nice because the ceremony wasn't extraordinarily long.
400 days long.
Yeah. But the bummer of it was she was the first group because Audiology, they're first. So then we had to sit through 65 more kids.
Yes. Zoology.
I mean, you name it, man. It was fascinating, and I was so proud of her. And it was cool to put faces with the names of the people that she talks about. And like her, like the people who are the teachers and all that kind of stuff. It was cool to see the professors, and that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, okay. And then there was this guy, Mike, that was like married, but he was super cool and he was part of the thing. And then he had a bunch of weird medical problems during school, but he would like, hey, you guys, because at one point they were flying, both of them were flying home. Kat was their roommate, both, and Melly. So they would fly home, but they had moved out of their apartment, so they didn't have anywhere to leave their vehicles.
Stuff. Oh,
you know,
right. Oh, so I remember you telling that.
Yeah, so they would fly home, and they were like, "What are we going to do with our cars?" You know, so Mike would let them keep their cars at his house. So it was nice to meet that guy. It was really cool.
Do you know where Kat did her externship?
Also at the VA near Seattle somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She has, from my understanding, she doesn't have a job yet, so of course she's like stressed. But also there are some of the kids in the cohort that have gotten offers. Oh. You know, and some haven't. So it's like the ones that haven't yet are kind of stressed out about it because if you've got student loans,
right?
Yeah,
right.
So, so that was cool. And then after the graduation, we went to a place called McMiniman's. It's a really hard name that I can, if I saw it, I could say it, but like from memory, McMiniman's. It's like a pub, bar, cider house kind of a place.
Here we go.
That's kind of just slightly outside of town, out in the middle of nowhere, that the girls had gone to a few times, and they're like, "Oh, it's super cool, and the food's good."
Fuck yeah!
So we went there with a big group with Kat's family and our family. So it was Shannon and I, Chandler, Nicole,
right,
and Melanie. And Raj and I, my in-laws were supposed to go, but with Raj's recent medical stuff, he was real nervous about making the trek, so they ended up staying back, which is a little bit of a bummer. But it was such a cool thing. And then, so we went to McMiniman, whatever the fuck it's called. And then we kind of buzzed out a little early because then we ended up going downtown Portland and like just seeing, like going to the Rose Garden and doing stuff downtown. And then, let's see.
What was your rental?
Volkswagen Atlas.
Oh shit, man, those things are so fat in the ass.
Oh, they are. That car, Chandler was upset with it. It had a couple of issues that were like tech stuff.
Oh.
Like it wouldn't connect to his phone out of nowhere. And where he was like stressed because we were in a hurry to go somewhere. I think it was to graduation. So directions from our hotel to the school was imperative in the moment, and his phone wouldn't connect through CarPlay. That car is very strange. It has everything. It's really nice, but there's the big screen in the center part of the dash. It's got like a row of buttons that are like volume and temperature control and a bunch of stuff. They're not backlit, so at night you cannot see them. They are not lit up. There is no option to turn them on. Volkswagen just did not put a backlight on them.
I'm gonna be frank with you. On Penny, the Can-Am.
Yeah.
Of all of the things on the thumb controls, the blinkers are not backlit.
Oh, okay. But everything else is?
But all the other, like, volume up, toggle, skip, forward, backward, menu, press, and then on the right-hand side, you know, all of the important controls have some sort of backlight.
Yeah.
But the headlight, like, even though it's on the back side, like something indicating that it's behind, and something illuminating of everything that I do use, if it's dark, the blinkers
are not.
That thumb thing is not lit up. And it's one of the most peculiar things. Like, you're going to light up.
We just saved 39 cents by not.
Most of the other shit that's like inconsequential, like you remove navigation shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
But blinkers and lights and engine on and off, like the big three.
If you're going to light any of them,
right,
they should all be lit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
yeah,
not surprising because.
Yeah, we got a big car because that's a 7-seater. Because
fat in the ass.
We had a lot of luggage. Because there were dresses and all kinds of stuff. So
yeah.
We had literally 5 big bags, and well, Chandler's was not a big bag. I don't know how he packed so small. We had 4 big bags in Chandler's small bag, and if we had stayed with what he originally booked, which I think ended up being like a RAV4 type thing.
Oh shit!
We wouldn't have made it. We would have never been able to make it with our luggage. So luckily, we upgraded to a larger thing, and it was a nice car. I mean, I didn't really have any complaints. I was joking with him. As soon as I get home, I'm going to the Volkswagen dealer and I'm picking up an Atlas. Giving him a hard time. So anyway, we did the little time down in Portland, and then that turned into the car needed to that was the next day. Spent some time in Portland that night. So Saturday night, Sunday night we got up and checked out of the hotel. So everybody loaded all their bags back in the car, and then we drove to the coast for the day. So going over the pass and then spending time on the coast, like didn't have cell reception most of the day. That was nice. We went
to beaches and
we went to a couple beaches and also Tillamook, the creamery, which if you haven't been, it's a pretty cool thing.
I haven't been.
It's a neat place to visit. There is some free cheese tasting. Yeah. Yes. I would have probably bought some cheese if we had any way to keep it cold.
Oh, yeah.
And then came back to Portland and got a room near the airport that has a shuttle, which was the goal was like we had to return the car. So take the car to the airport and dump everybody off, and then take the car back to the airport to return it. Luckily, we knew the hotel had a shuttle that would take us to the airport, but we didn't realize also that you could use it to be picked up from the airport.
Oh.
So she was like, oh, yeah, well, what time if it's before 11, I'll just send my driver back out there to pick you guys up. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, it'll be before 11. So we went to the airport. I told her, hey, we're leaving. She says, I'll send her in like 10 or so minutes. So we returned the car and then went to the shuttle pickup. There she was waiting for us. We got, you're waiting for us. She sent you because we were coming out here.
Right.
And then she gave us a ride back. The hotel was a La Quinta Inn. So it was a little, wasn't the nicest place.
Were the previous renters of the space cooking meth?
Very possible. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It's an airport hotel, so it's meant to be,
bang bang.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, the pool's open 24/7 and the spa, like what? We were only going to be there like 5 hours because our flight, we had to get up at 4 and be to the shuttle at 4:30, and our flight was like at 6:30. So, we weren't there long. So that's part of the reason why we stayed at La Quinta is because we just got a one big suite and we could all sleep in it and not spend a bunch of money for a room we're only going to be in for like 5 hours. And so that was kind of the plan. That worked out perfect. Made it to the airport and home. But man, it was just really neat. The campus, the Pacific University campus there in Pacific Grove, it had like East Coast vibes. So very brick brick buildings.
Oh, okay.
Right, like sort of East Coast,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what you
yeah.
would expect to see in like a New England school or something, but also with a little bit of Pacific Northwest flair.
Okay.
So a very interesting. It felt like I was like on the East Coast, but then something would you'd be like, oh, that the part of that building looks like it's East Coast, but then it has this Pacific Northwest sort of like thing to it that's like sets it apart a little bit. Really, really cool campus. I was excited to see that because we hadn't seen it. You know,
where's all my money going?
so, but that was really cool. It was definitely like super proud and lots of jokes about, oh, the doctor is in, or you know, like you know that kind of lots of comments about being a doctor and. You know, and I'm like, oh, now that you're a doctor, I've got this rash on my butt I need you to look at. And she's like, only if it's ears, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's a rash in my ear, too. It's because that's where all the dicks go.
Yeah.
You're like...
Yeah, exactly. So it was really cool. It was really cool to see her finish. It was really cool to see the campus and her cohorts and her roommate. It was a good
times.
Yeah, good times. Very proud, Poppa, for sure.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Is she still as excited to continue with is this where she wants to be? Do you know? Like,
I mean, all signs point to yes, as far as I know.
Okay.
She's not tripping. I'm sure there's some trepidation. She gets a bit anxious about stuff too, you know, like.
Oh, sure.
And I'm sure there's a little bit of that about moving to Monterey, which is like a new area.
Do you have a rough idea of what that timeline looks like for her?
We don't.
Okay.
We don't.
She's
yet.
waiting on some clerical stuff,
Yeah.
as well as whatever state-specific
certification
stuff.
Yeah.
But will they hold that position for her?
Oh yeah. I mean, they know.
Okay.
They know exactly what they're getting into.
Okay.
That she's a fresh grad. She hasn't even been to graduation, but she's finished her internship, and like she doesn't know what the accreditation looks like as far as with the state, and then how long it's going to take for her to be able to get a hold of transcripts or diploma or whatever.
Okay.
So they know that, and I don't think that they're in a big hurry to, you know, move or
but
whatever.
She has the position.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So it's very cool.
Fucking A.
It's kind of cool, like to see how quickly that went. You know, and it was like she wanted to work for the VA. That was the whole thing.
I saw this. It was like I think it was a joke. It was someone doing an interview, and I can't remember the context. But it was someone that, it was on the East Coast, and it was someone that was doing like an interview, and the interview question was, so what do you want to do? Like, what are you happy doing? And the I think it was a man, and he was just like, I like taking these courses. I like staying in school. Like, doing school stuff is like important to me, and like continuing my education.
Professional school goer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think the interview question like went to, so what do you see yourself doing next? It might have been like a Comedy Central thing. And yes, the answer was like, so I would like to like do like another like press.
Well, I got to get my master's.
Right.
And I got to get my doctorate.
And the guy was like, so you just want to be a professional student?
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, I really like being in school. I really like learning.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, but you're not.
Yeah, I mean,
like
you're halfway there. Like, just like the job is
right.
the goal,
like,
not
what do you like? It almost makes me envious that there's someone out there that is in such a bubble that they can. A financial bubble.
Oh yeah,
that they can perpetually stay in school whether they're learning anything or not, or whether they're enthusiastic about learning or not, to have goals that are entirely encapsulated in continued education.
Yeah.
At some point, are you going to step outside that bubble and leverage the education for an occupation?
Yeah.
But this person was like comedically like, no, I'll just go back to school.
This is what I do. This is my job.
Yeah, I'll get a bachelor's in that one.
Instead of getting paid, I just pay the school.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, I cannot fathom that type of
mentality.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see. She has reached
that's her peak.
Right. Yeah. She has reached the thing. Now, certifications or extending doctorate stuff or whatever are entirely a possibility, but everything that you've mentioned and everything that I've talked with her about, this is her educational end game.
Yeah.
And now she has reached that with marks across the board. She has done the thing with exceptions, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. And
gold stars, and now she starts the next one.
Yeah. Now it's interesting because I always thought if you're a doctor, you have a PhD. I just thought that they just came hand in hand. I didn't really realize there's completely separate things, right?
Right.
So there were some people graduating with PhDs. There were some people graduating with doctorates or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I always so I was asking Melly, well, you have a doctorate, you can practice as, so instead of a PhD, she has an AUD.
Okay.
That's it, right? So I said, well, do you have any interest in getting a PhD in audiology? And she says, no, because if you want to get your PhD, it's a lot of research work, and I do not want to do research. That has no interest for me whatsoever. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I never really thought much about it.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, as far as that there was a difference or whatever, because I don't spend time around.
She knows,
colleges.
so she has. Yeah. This is her line. She has crossed her educational finish line. Yeah. Would you be confident in saying?
Oh, for sure.
And so now she's.
Yep.
Good for her. I have nothing but happy thumbs and accolades for her.
Yeah, and already queued up for the workforce, right?
Right.
And which is what you would expect.
I believe, from our perspective, that's how the system is supposed to work.
That's how it's supposed to work. It doesn't always end up that way.
You take extended education, and then you leverage that.
And get a job.
Yeah. And then you pay taxes, and then you die.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I'm very excited and proud adjacent as a father to see that she has stuck it out and got to the end. Because if we're being honest, middle-class dads, families, oftentimes there is a huge, whether it's because someone has to make a shift towards the life's realities that happen along the way, the hurdles,
someone in my family had this happen and I had to take care of them and see you later school.
Right.
Yeah.
Not all the time is it the fault of the person that's looking for that goal. And sometimes
other priorities
happen.
Yeah.
It is heartening to see that someone with opportunities can still stick it out and leverage that straight into almost what you're told as far as a storybook thing is how this is supposed to happen.
Yep.
You do well in school, you go to college, you do well in college, you get a degree, you find something that thing is something that interests you, and then if you need to go further, you go further, you get that, and then that translates into a job.
Yeah.
Without hardship or without you having to then, I'm going to wait tables now, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
She has she has leveraged what would almost be quantified as the middle class soup to nuts dream.
American dream
Yes.
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yes. Now, she has all of the debt that comes along with that,
Yeah.
but as a story, she has done the thing.
Yeah.
She is the princess of the story.
Yeah.
And she did it.
And consider, like, a couple of years of that was COVID shit.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, when she was at Fullerton, there was a lot of COVID things going on. She came home from Fullerton and did online school, remote school, until they started asking people to come back. So that was a fucked up time to go to school, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like college, if you're trying to work through college, there are a lot of stresses involved that had nothing to do with school learning that were terrible, you know.
Some very interesting complications that occurred.
But she did it, so that's really cool. And you guys watched Max for us while we were gone.
Yes.
And
that's the other half.
Big time appreciate that. How was he, though? You were like,
he was super
bored
chill
as shit.
So here, no.
What's the deal with this fucking dog?
No, he was like you would know, right? You knew going into this. He has persons. He has his persons.
Sure.
So he wasn't as nervous as I thought he would be as soon as you guys left. Everything was chill. He found a spot, like you had mentioned. He found a spot on the couch, and that pretty much, it maybe waffled between 2 to 4 feet, but he had a spot on the couch.
I'm not really sure where to be.
He was.
Is this okay?
As soon as Piper or Venus would sit on the couch, he would definitely move from me to one of the ladies.
Yeah.
All right. The first night, he didn't quite make it onto the bed. It's not like he ate shit, but he was helped onto the bed. Do you sleep with your door closed?
No.
Okay, we don't either, but there are a couple of... Do you have night lights in like a hallway that kind of illuminate?
Yeah, there's lights.
See,
lights.
I thought it maybe was that, but I doubt it. So our door is open as well. We probably went to bed somewhere about 11. We lights out, smartphones off, somewhere about 11 on the bed. He kind of tucked himself into his little donut.
Yeah.
And then I got into bed maybe 5 minutes late after he had a spot. And then he went to the foot of the bed and was like looking down the hallway, like waiting.
Is someone coming to pick me up?
Something. Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But he was just on alert. I would say on alert. It wasn't like he was shaking. He was just watching down the hallway, perhaps looking for peoples.
Probably nervous.
And then he got down and he immediately went to his spot on the couch. After
he was nervous.
He was nervous.
Yeah.
So I picked up a pillow. I went out. I slept on the couch. And eventually he did the up at the head thing. And he fell asleep. I fell asleep. Bob's your uncle.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time on the couch because that's where he was comfortable. We did go for a walk on Thursday night. Friday, I'm not working, so I did a lot of stuff on the couch where he was comfortable. It was balls hot.
Yeah.
We would get up. Like, I can't sit for hours at length anyway on the couch. So every time I would get up, I would just go outside and he would come and he would chill and he would sun.
Yeah.
It got so hot that he would only really... I mean, he couldn't go on the rocks and he couldn't go on the boardwalk because it was just too hot.
Yeah.
So he would sit and chill in the sun on the patio, like of our barbecue overhead. You know what I'm talking about.
The cement.
Where it wasn't so hot.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes, he'd be done. I'd walk in the house. He'd walk in the house, shut the door, sit on the couch, play more Destiny, kill more aliens in the fucking face.
Nice.
It all worked out. Then when the ladies would come home,
He'd go hang with them.
he'd go sit, nuzzle against the lady.
Yeah.
Ladies would leave. We cook dinner or something. He'd eat all his food. Perfect. Friday night, went for a walk. Sniffed all the things. Friday night was probably the longest sniff distraction walk. You would think it would have been Thursday night.
Yeah.
But then it's almost like he started getting more comfortable.
Yeah.
So then he was like, well, now I'm going to sniff all the fucking things.
Right.
I mean, it's probably not as long as your midday walks.
Yeah.
It's like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But then come in, treat snack. We did try the bed on Friday night, and he still did nope, I'm looking for peoples and things.
I'm nervous in here.
Right.
Yeah.
So Friday night, slept on the couch, no big deal. And he did not immediately.
Yeah.
Like he would usually start somewhere at my legs, or he would find the spot on these glorious couch pillows that we have. he would squat on those.
Yeah.
And then somewhere after I would pass out,
he would end up.
He would it's almost Armageddon would do that.
Yeah.
But he snuck up on me a couple times, and I would hear in my ear, and I'm like, oh. And then he would be like, oh, the fuck. And I'm like, no.
Guy's awake.
It's cool. It's cool, bunny. Just chill out. And then he passed back out, and I'd pass back out, and it was fine. Saturday, we did try the doggy door.
Yeah.
With like little treats, in and out string cheese. He got to it pretty fast. And then we found that he would come in and out a lot more frequent than I would go in and out manually.
Yourself, yeah.
Yeah. Like he would go out, find that spot on the back patio, sun, flip, sun, inside.
Yeah, I'm hot now.
Yeah. Fuck, that's too hot. And then he'd come in and we'd Saturday, still not quite comfortable on the bed, jumped off. But V's just like, well, I'll go sleep on the couch. I'm like, no, I'll do it. I don't care if you sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Like, but you have to go to work, and I don't. So if you take a bad night sleeping on the couch or something, plus our couch is way better now. Anyway, so it was no big deal. But Saturday, he was like, nah, I'm still not quite ready. Sunday night, normal. Everything came and went as normal. Sunday night, he jumped on the bed when Venus was getting ready for bed, and he spent the night on the bed.
He was like, I guess they're not coming for me.
Yeah, they fucking left me, bro.
They left me at a new house.
God damn it.
It's funny because for the first day-ish, it felt like he was mad.
Oh,
like, you guys fuckers. You know what I mean?
You fucking left me.
Yeah, you left me at those people's house.
They beat me.
I didn't know.
They gave me the wet hose.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were coming home, if you were dead in a ditch.
Fucking A.
Do I need to start calling all the hospitals?
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea where you were.
I don't even have opposable thumbs, but I would have figured out 911.
Yeah.
Whatever that means, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking. But Sunday night, he's slept in the bed.
Yeah.
And at some point did the up at the head curl.
Yeah.
Monday. Picked up.
That's where he's most comfortable. He starts out under the covers and then he gets hot and then he'll kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
He'll get hot. He'll come out and curl up around your head.
Yeah.
Then he gets chilly because we have a ceiling fan that runs 24/7 at our house.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets chilly and then he wants to go back under the covers. So it's like this perpetual.
Yeah, he
back
would
and
move
forth.
on the couches because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
So when our AC kicks on, the section of the couch that he was like most comfortable in is
direct blowage.
Yes, it's like right at it.
Yeah.
And to be front of the TV, like perpendicular to the TV, that's the other L of the couch. So that's where I would sit, and he would chill there until the AC would kick on, or unless Venus or Piper was sitting on that section, and then he would get up and move closer to body heat.
Yeah.
And then the AC would kick off, and then he'd like move away, go tits up, cool off until eventually the AC would kick on. Then he'd roll over. Then it got too cold. Then he'd go find a body.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, it's too hot. And then he'd go and cock up or tits up, whatever.
Yeah.
He's
a pretty simple dog.
He did everything that you said he would.
Yeah.
He was very easy.
Yeah. Lots of barks.
Yeah, tons
of barks.
Like
and
I told
whines.
you, you would almost think like his anxiety is like a problem. But the one night, it was Friday night, and I've told you this story. Friday night, Venus and Piper were out at a party, so I did my walk at 9:30, 10-ish. And it was just our normal walk. And when you guys dropped them off, like, you've seen the Ring cameras. There's possum and a skunk that have started to frequent the yard front and back now that we don't apparently have dogs.
Yeah.
Which is, they're not problematic. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
But I am aware that there is a possum and a skunk in the area that tend to make nightly rounds in the space, depending on when Venus and I take our evening walk. So I'm on our evening walk. It's a little bit early for me, but we are out maybe half a mile out, and he had just, I forgot to tell you, we ran out of poo bags.
Oh, shitballs.
We were putting temporary, like, grocery bags in the in the poo bag holder.
Okay, sorry. So the roll went empty.
Yeah, the roll went empty.
Okay.
Sunday-ish, so we were using grocery bags.
Okay.
Anyway,
we have more bags.
If someone's run out, if someone gets, please replace. Anyway, so we were half a mile out, midway through the walk, and he just dumped, and so now he's like slightly spry.
Yeah.
We hit like a corner. And I'm in automatic mode. Like, this is the walk, and we get to the thing.
He doesn't know.
And he, like, stops, and he's, like, looking at somebody's lawn. And I'm like, oh, we're doing a sniff. Like, come on, buddy. And he, like...
No, I'm not moving.
He's not budging. I'm like, oh, okay. And Venus and I are making a joke. I'm like, I'm setting a 10-second rule, and then I tell you that we need to keep going. And I'm like, and I look at... He is dead nuts looking at something.
The pointer in him.
Yeah. And it's a fucking skunk that's like a safe distance away. But he sees it, and the skunk's got the tail up, and it's doing the thing.
Oh, wow.
And I went, I didn't fucking see it. I'm like, well, we'll cross the road, and we'll get across safely home.
I'm sure he heard it
But
first.
he is not like... You would think a dog that small is just like super anxious all the time and, is not doing dog things. But he is super, his alertness sometimes gets perceived as anxiety. Like
right.
he is.
Well, it is anxiety. He's like, what the fuck is that over there?
But very alert. Like fucking, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I was in automatic mode and wasn't paying attention. And it was... new stuff. You're smelling the things, and it wasn't until I went, okay, you're dead. You're looking at this, not the edge of a sprinkler or something,
right?
And I'm like, fucking, you got the skills. He knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There's a part of our walk when I come in I go around the neighborhood and come back into the neighborhood, and then I come into the park. And so right at the corner of the park, he loves to like pee and sniff right there. Mm-hmm. But then he'll take a couple steps and peer, like sort of like pointer-ish. Mm-hmm. He'll peer towards the park and just observe what's happening. He'll stop.
Interesting.
And just look. Mm-hmm. Because that's a part of the park where we've had a couple of incidents with run-ins with other dogs and there's the baseball diamond right there that he doesn't like to hear the crack of the bat and the snap of the ball hitting the mitts. Oh. So he'll stop and like assess the situation. I'm like, it's cool, buddy. No one's here, you know, and then he'll be like, okay, okay.
Moving on.
He knows. Yeah. He knows what's going on. He knows where he's at. I'm sure if we left him right there, he could make it home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not a complete idiot. He just seems like it because he can't talk to you.
Well, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they, He's a good dog.
He's a good dog.
He does dog stuff.
Yeah.
You would think, oh, it's a little thing, so he's not.
I could see someone, like I could see if you were like, what the fuck is up with this dog?
Sure.
Because he's quiet. He doesn't bark. I was making a joke. He only whines a little bit here and there. He'll growl sometimes at like a UPS guy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, seems like nervous, where he'll just like sit there and his head's on a swivel.
Yeah.
Even like tonight when I was leaving the house, he was like in the kitchen and he's just like, and we were making noises at him and he's just like looking at us all funny. Mm. It's like he gets what's going on, but then also it's almost like he doesn't have any confidence or something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He did like the nervous part you could tell, or like anxiety part. I'm trying to remember the night. Like when Xander's playing games and we're chilling on the couch watching something.
Yeah.
And Xander's
yelling.
Playing. Yes. Xander's not Data.
He doesn't like that at all.
But to hear Xander like, they're all on me at the fucking, like when he's popping off and you can hear it through like,
he'll be like,
yeah. He was like,
yeah.
Especially when we're watching, by the way, Jurassic Park Rebirth.
Okay.
Don't.
Terrible.
Don't.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
As my wife can attest, there were multiple pause moments like,
why are we watching this?
What the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? Like, nothing about this makes sense.
Yeah. It's like horror films, right?
And then Misa's like, you're still watching it. I'm like, well, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Now I need to see the train wreck.
Yeah.
Like, but believe me.
Just don't.
Don't even consider it. It's a mistake.
If there's anyone, he's very attuned to your disposition. So I'll give you an example. If you're frustrated, like I often get frustrated at just dumb shit. So I'm like, I'll let one of those go. Mm-hmm. He'll hear me and be like,
oh yeah,
what's going on with that guy?
Yeah, I believe that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's like, is he pissed? Like what's, and it's like, you got to tell him, it's cool.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Just relax.
Everything will be fine.
And he's very attuned to that. And especially if someone gets mad and yells, mm-hmm. He doesn't like that. He's just like ears, what's going on? And then he gets nervous.
Yeah.
So he is pretty sensitive to that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But man, he's so good to be around. He wants to love you. He wants to be around you.
Yeah.
He
was a good and a cuddle like everyone. Xander, well, he was at school when you guys came, and and then when he got back, he's like, "Where's Max?" I'm like, well, Max went home, buddy.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Because he went and looked at the dog food bowls. He's like, "Wait, where's Max?"
Yeah,
I'm like, Max went home.
It's funny because when we got back to the house, what was it, like 9 or something, 8:45 or so? Mm-hmm. I was kind of like, well, do we go over early or do we just go home and unload and then go pick him up? Yeah, and then Shan's like, we'll just get him on the way from Chandler's house because Chandler drove to the airport.
Right.
And so we went back to Chandler's house and loaded up my car. And Shannon's like, we'll just go I want to see him, Yeah. And it's like, okay. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was a long weekend. I did not sleep a wink on Sunday night. Literally laid down, and I swear to you, I laid there for 4 hours and did not. I probably did sleep a little bit, but I didn't feel like I slept at all. Mm. And then the alarm went off, and it was a mad rush to like get downstairs at 4:30. Mm-hmm. And I was real tired.
You looked tired.
Yeah, I was real tired.
And you didn't work Monday.
No, I took Friday and Monday off. So, yeah.
Did you crash out?
Yeah, we
Monday evening.
We got back to the house, and for some reason, Shanna wasn't tired.
Oh, she went around the horn.
I don't know if because somebody was sleeping. I could hear people snoozing. And some people got some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't remember ever waking up or going to sleep. Like, sometimes you kind of remember yourself drifting off. I don't ever remember that happening. If I did, I don't recall. So if anything, it was maybe a half an hour tops. And then it was just like, get to the airport, and Shan's like having coffee, and I'm like, no, man, because I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is any coffee
to keep me up any longer than naturally needed.
I want to, if I'm going to get on the plane, I'm going to fall asleep on the plane because I want to be sleeping.
Yeah.
I am fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I think I slept for like the last 20 minutes of the flight. Woke up like landing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we got home. I remember coming over here to pick up Max, and I was just like, my voice was all gravelly, and I was just like, my eyes were just like, oh. And we got home, and like, I like chilled out on the couch, and then eventually, boom, Melly fell asleep, I fell asleep, and Shan was like running around doing shit, unpacking her bag, and I'm like, I can do that later.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
So I slept off and on for several hours of the rest of the morning / early afternoon.
Yeah.
I was that tired. And then I went to bed early on Monday night.
Yeah. I think I ended up taking a nap too. Somewhere in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I was like in I'll just try and stretch this out and just go to bed early. But, I'm just trying to make sure there was some where it was like, I'm just want to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
So you're like in sleep, but not, and you're like, infant dad mode.
Yeah.
Like you're getting some, but it's not, I'm out kind of thing. So you picked him up. I started like, all right, I'm going to check off some of this stuff. I had some like honeydew things I wanted to get out done. Ding, 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 ding. Knocked somewhere about 1:00. I started like running out of like things that I felt like, am I keeping myself busy for no reason? And I went, I think Piper came home somewhere in the early afternoon, and I went, you know what? I'm tired. I'm gonna fucking take a nap.
Yeah.
I crawled into bed, put a pillow over my face, and passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then I think I tried to push Venus and I was certainly probably more tired than Venus was. I think we went to bed earlier than normal, but then I got another full, like, we're old enough at this point. Like, I get no extra credit points for trying to stretch something when I know I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm fucking tired, I just need to go to sleep. 'Cause the body is trying to tell me something. Yeah. And there's a difference between, because Venus are like, you don't need a lot of sleep. There's a difference between the me that knows I need to be up at a certain amount of time, and that means I'm only going to get a certain amount of sleep, versus the me that there's nothing in it. There's no purpose. So if I'm tired, I should just be going to bed.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. Like, I'm long past I'm just going to do it to fucking just nut up and fucking, like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I missed 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
If I'm going to pass out and take a nap, I'm going to pass out and take a nap, and I'm going to not be sad about it.
Tony Overbay was the guy who could get away with like 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night every day. And he would get crazy tired in the early to later evening and be like falling asleep on the couch, like watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
But he would get up hella early and do shit and like work, do his day, and just not need that much sleep. And I could never understand that. Like I was always a guy that needed at least 7 hours, at least 7 hours. Anything less than 7 hours, and I was kind of wrecked.
Yeah.
And more was okay, but then also that seemed like that has some consequences too. You know.
Yeah.
I'm way better when I let my body just sort of like let it do its thing.
Yeah.
And not force. Oh gosh, it's Saturday. I should try and go back to sleep so I can sleep in. If my body gets up.
Yeah.
And it's 7:30, then that's what time my body wants to get up.
And there's enough stuff that I spent, Venus could tell you this, I spent the bulk of my 20s and early 30s burning a non-sleep candle at both ends.
Yeah.
Like it was, the productivity was like, well, my body can pull this off, so I would do it.
Yeah.
It was like, and she'll tell the kids, your father needs fucking little to no sleep.
He's an hour and a half guy.
Yeah. If there is a purpose, my body reacts well, it sounds like, to the same kind of thing as Tony.
Yeah.
But at this point, I have seen too much science and lived too many scenarios where your body, to work at a non-stress tier, needs more than 4.5 to 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
If you are trying to be, and here's the context. If you are a person that is working a full-time job, if you are a person that is eating a healthy diet or trying to eat as healthy of a diet as possible, if you are a person that is getting the bare minimum of exercise in a week, and I'm talking probably like, what is it, like 150 minutes minimum of some sort of outside activity, or inside if you're like on a fucking treadmill or a walking doodad, 150 minutes, and sleep, all of those things together will tell your body to recover properly.
Yeah.
You need 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, biochemically, things start degrading.
Yep.
Like, the people that are like, me in my 20s, I've done it. The caffeine, the Mountain Dews, the fucking hydroxy cut whatevers, or caffeine pills, and
the Red Bulls.
Yeah, or the energy. I've done those too, right? I get up at 6 and I do the thing because I'm working on a promotion or a degree or a thing, and you bleed that 6 a.m. to midnight to 1 a.m. and you're like, yeah, I'll just get up and have like a fucking pot of coffee or 6 Red Bulls or whatever, or caffeine pills, and then you do it again. Oh, and I'm training for a half marathon, and you do it again.
Now you're just beating your body up.
Right. And you're not getting proper rest. Or you're like, well, I was laying in bed from 10 to 12, but I was just, but I was watching Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not rest either.
Yeah.
You need to just shut that shit off and go to bed. And if you can't go to sleep, read a book. But you can't be the electronic device. I'm learning this the hard way. I am learning this the hard way. Certainly my wife is learning it the hard way too. I'm in bed at 10, but I don't actually go to sleep until 11:30 or midnight because I'm doing a doodad, or I'm reading, or I'm watching YouTube, or I'm scrolling through Instagram or TikTok, or I'm reading a digital book,
you're whacking off.
Or you're jerking off watching YouPorn for 2.5 hours.
Wait, what website?
Wait, what?
Send me a link.
Yeah, it's a link in the description down below. # not a sponsor.
And not the one of the weird fetish ones.
Yeah, donkeys and dwarves. It's probably a thing. It's an AI's cranking them out. I don't know.
Right.
It's the hard. I'm learning these lessons the hard way.
Yeah.
Because I want to stay fit, but I'm trying to maintain my digital intake fetishes and habits.
Yeah.
And that is, we're too old. We're too old to be doing that.
I got to tell you, I give two fucks about, I used to use Facebook like crazy.
Yeah.
I barely even ever touch it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm hard pressed to open Instagram.
Yeah.
You send me stuff, and it's probably days before I look at it.
Yeah.
And then I go, "Fuck! How did I not know?" Because I don't have my notifications turned on.
Yeah.
And so a lot of that stuff, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll have moments where I'll like scroll through TikTok for like a half an hour and be like, "Oh, that's funny," and I'll send a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But that's like typically not even in the evening. That's some other time that I had a moment, you know?
Yeah.
So I have been trying to not just stay away from the social media, but like listening to myself in my body as far as like, oh, you're tired.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
I've tried to move. Really, it was, almost cross leveraging Max. It was like, I don't want to keep something on if I wanted to help leverage, like, let's just go to bed. Let's go to bed. I'm going to leverage him. If I go to bed and he's not, and he's comfortable, then all the lights go out. I'm not going to sit there on my screen while he's listening to sounds of whatever.
Well, the other thing is for you, because you don't know him that well, right? If he goes to bed, if he's in bed with you and you lay down and then he sits up and he's sitting at the end of the bed and you go, fuck it, he's fine. He's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to sleep and then he jumps down. Now he's, who knows?
Right.
Now he's doing,
yeah, I get.
Is he digging in the trash? Is he pooping somewhere? Is he peeing somewhere? What's he doing? Like, that would be my main concern. Like, oh, he jumped down out of the bed. I know it's not my dog, but I have to know what he's doing.
Yes. That was
so. There's some of that.
Yes, that's pretty much. But we leveraged that Thursday.
Yeah.
Like, I knew if he wasn't comfortable
what
in the
his
bed,
mode was,
and he went. It wasn't that he started wandering the house like, ooh, well, now no one's. Now I'm going to go look. I'm going to go investigate until I feel comfortable and stuff. He went immediately to the couch and then
safe place,
and then curled up and laid down. And I went, okay, so this is where you're comfortable. This is where we'll spend the night. I'm fine. But me on the couch with him is still like, okay, so how long will he be comfortable here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he wants to get up again,
is he going to get it?
Is he going to then go to the bed, or is this just like because he wasn't tired yet? So that was a bit of the, I'm sleeping, I'm not sleeping, I'm monitoring that. But he didn't end up moving.
Right.
But I don't know that he's not going to move.
Right.
So that but I'm not going to watch something to try and occupy my time and stay up late. If it ends up that he ended up passing out, I'm like, well, I'll just put my hand on him and pet him. And if I pass out,
he was just being nervous.
Yeah, sure. And that's not his fault.
No.
It was a new thing for him.
Oh, yeah.
So last night, I'm trying to adopt and be better about, part of like I'm in bed and I'm watching something is to like, slow my mind down. And unfortunately, I'm not always doing that by the things that I'm intaking. Usually it's funny stuff, but you can't curate that entirely to one thing, and eventually something else sneaks in and you're like, oh. Oftentimes, the last 2 weeks
the
or so,
algorithm decides what you get.
There's like a Dungeons and Dragons thing that'll pop into that like feed of like random ASMR, just sound stuff. And then I'm off thinking about stats and characters and classes. I could do this if I had this feat, and I could do this. Like, I'm building characters, and it just like snowballs. Now my mind is mile a minute.
Yeah.
The last couple nights, I put on my Maxes, and I just listened to like to a river. I'm not gonna.
Did it make you have to pee?
No, because fucking we're old enough. I try and pee before I go to bed. It's enough. It just the sound, and I'm not watching a screen. I pull up a thing that's like at least 3 hours long. I hit the thing. I turn the phone over. I have the maxes on, and I'll listen to it until I start to feel like a little. I'm not thinking about anything, and then I take the maxes off. I hit pause on my watch, and then I just finish out the rest of like the and I shut down. But it's not as easy as it sounds. If you're someone that struggles with that, believe me, it's I don't want to be up at midnight. 1 a.m. Like clearly
I've had
I need to adjust.
A few nights recently I started playing Diablo 4.
Yeah.
And it's like 10:45 and I'm like, "Oh, I can fit in, an hour." So
I'll just quick in, quick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that game does not. It's like everything else, right?
Yeah.
It sucks you in, and the things that you have to do because it doesn't save your progress because it's like an online game.
Mm.
So if you go in a dungeon and you don't complete it, well, you're out of the dungeon when you come back, and you have to go and restart it.
And
that's fucking lame.
Yeah.
So how many times you want to do that, right? And so you're into the thing for completion, and then when you complete it, you're like, "Oh, I'm good. That didn't take that long," but you're not really paying attention to the time.
Yes.
And then next thing you know, it's close to 1.
Yes.
And you're like, "What the fuck? I got to go to bed."
Yeah.
I've had a few of those over the course of the last couple of weeks.
That used to happen frequently with Destiny. Like a new season would drop, and I would just like start going through all the quests, side quest, and your head's down. Oh, fuck! It's 1:30.
Yeah.
I got work starts at 6, and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Now
it's a 4.5 hour sleep.
Most of that stuff has stopped after the end of the storyline.
Yeah.
I seem to be able to piecemeal Destiny in a lot more palatable segments.
Yeah.
That don't see me blitz through. I got greedy with Max here, but I wasn't staying up late. I would just like play during the day. I'm like, well, I'm just keeping the guy company.
Yeah.
So we're going to shoot a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to knock out all these motherfucker quests. Oh, an exotic weapon? Fuck yeah. I'm going to do that quest. But you would think with me being currently in the occupational that I would be, and it's not. I oftentimes feel either guilty for playing because there are other things and priorities that I need that I have tiered on deck, or it's like, well, I should be using this time much more wisely, and I go do all of those other things, and then I'm like, well, the story's
going to be the deadbeat guy that just plays.
The story's over.
Destiny.
Like, what the fuck else? Like, I'm a professional Twitcher. Fucking check out my receiving.
Now is the time when if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to set up the camera.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You have did you give it to Chandler, the Elgato?
No, I have a...
Oh, did he buy his own? I thought you gave it to him.
No.
Okay, so you still have that.
I have an Elgato face cam. Does he have a face cam too? The Elgato
Yes, because he was doing some streaming.
They just had like the new they came out with it. He'll know what I'm talking about. They just came out with a new one that's like...
The Elgato...
$10 cheaper.
Oh.
$20 cheaper with 4K 60. It's good
fancy
shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's like just such a like the whole Diablo thing. It's like a new game to me.
Yeah.
Like part of it's like figuring out the game, and then as you get the game sort of figured out, like, oh, but what does this do?
Yeah.
Or I haven't been to this whole part of the map is shaded out. I haven't even been over. Okay, so now I'm in the mode where I'm like hitting different parts of the map. What's over here?
Oh yeah.
And then just doing shit as I find it. And it just becomes this time suck
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. It gets away from you real fast.
quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, good weekend. Glad, very proud of the daughter.
The daughter unit.
Yeah, that's really cool. Everybody else seems to be as well.
Did Raj and Nana, Grandma, Nan,
yeah,
managed to see?
Yeah, they streamed it.
Well, that's good.
And in fact, Shanna's brother went over there and they all watched it together.
I got good times.
Shan got a picture. There was a camera guy like 4 rows in front of us next to a tree.
Yeah.
And I didn't think much about it, but then Shan got a picture from Ryan that was a paused image of someone taking a picture of the stream, and there I am standing there.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that was frustrating.
Okay.
We got there early. We got great seats. We, first of all, this is a years in the making thing. Right?
Yeah.
There is a daughter and mom sitting in front of us. And I'm like looking through the daughter's head, essentially, like kind of just around her.
Right.
To be able to see what's happening on the stage. Like her head would have been right kind of in the middle, but just move a little bit. And I looked down at my phone at one point, like we're closing in on the ceremony starting. And I look down at my phone and I look up and the daughter has put this wide brimmed fucking white hat on, like sunshade hat. And we're all sitting in like a grove of trees, essentially, where there's shade everywhere. And now this hat is fucking blocked the entire stage out for me.
Oh, no.
Right in front of me. Oh, I was furious. I was so mad. Like, what in the actual fuck is the most self-centered thing I've ever seen? First of all, you haven't been wearing it. And all of a sudden, you throw this thing on right before the fucking ceremony. I've been sitting here waiting to see my daughter graduate with a doctorate, and you throw this fucking hat on. It was very frustrating. I was super mad. We
saw the same sort of, not with a hat, thing happen at Sierra.
Yeah.
There was an aisle, multiple aisles, like avenues for the graduates to like walk down, and then they take their seats in a thing. So multiple runways.
Yeah.
Splitting seats. God damn it. Somewhere maybe a quarter of the way, halfway through the announcements as having people come on and off stage, there were a couple of students that either left early that couldn't stay for the end of all of the names being announced. So some of the students would start to, in a very small percentage, like get up and walk back out through these, I'm going to say 4 to 5 seat runways between seating segments.
Yeah.
And they would have a family member like come up and greet them right there. And that started this snowball of people starting to aggregate inside this runway right against like a fence where you couldn't cross because you weren't a student. And then it started to block the view of the fucking stage.
Yeah.
And it's 1 deep, 2 deep, 3 deep. And they're not just, that's you?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh.
I sent you the picture.
Oh, of the person.
Yeah.
And it's not just, they're not sitting there. There is crowds of people now standing, everyone else is sitting.
Yeah.
Venus was fucking livid.
Yeah.
And, I'm the same. My daughter's trying to do a thing too.
Yep.
And now I have to stand. Like, it all cascades out. Like, your stupidity, just sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
Dude, same. Okay. I was fucking hot, dude.
Also, at Fullerton, when she graduated, we got front row seats. So there's seats and then a walkway in front of us.
Mhm.
And you weren't supposed to be standing in the walkway. They were like telling people, you can't stand here.
Yeah.
So we've got these great seats to watch the thing. And what are people doing? Lining up against the fucking railing right in front of us.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that sounds...
What are you doing?
Yeah.
We cannot fucking see.
Set the...
Yeah.
Dude, Venus...
Oh, it pissed us off.
Yeah. And then between her and Nick and Emily, it was like...
Yeah.
You're ruining this for the people that are following the rules.
Right.
Like, this is how this all fucking happens.
Yeah.
Like, someone's going to pop off, call you a redneck or an idiot or paste eater, and now I'm going to have to kill somebody, and it's going to be right here on campus, and I'm going to miss my daughter's thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to bury a body.
Because I'll be in jail.
I'll bury a body right here in center field.
Well, the flight home, Southwest, right? You fly Southwest.
Yeah.
We're in the back of the plane.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Was it still doing the grouping thing?
Yes, they're still doing it.
Okay, because they moved to the...
They're supposed to be, they're supposed to be doing that at some point, but it's still doing the group thing.
Okay.
We just go to the back and get a couple of rows and we all sit together, right? So no biggie. But when the plane stops and people are allowed to like get up and kind of get their bags, if you're in the back of the plane, you kind of know, we're not in the very back. We're like maybe 2/3 of the way down the plane.
Okay.
You kind of know, like, you got to wait for all the people ahead.
Yeah, right.
There's no real rush to fucking stand up in the aisle. There's people across from you that also have to get out.
Right.
So what happens on this flight? The people in the back see the empty aisle and just start fucking bum rushing from the very back of the plane and fill up the aisle. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing?
And what are you going to...
What the fuck are you doing?
Do they not have anything in overheads? They were. Just
I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? There were some words. One lady was like, well, some of us have a connecting flight. Well, first of all, that's your own fault because this flight was on time.
Yeah.
It's not late. So if you have a connecting flight, you booked it that way, and that's your fucking fault.
Right.
So don't fucking use that shit as an excuse because this flight is not late. Yeah, there was a lot of like, what the fuck are you doing? And then finally I just like stood up and blocked everybody behind me because there was a line of people going all the way to the back that were all and I just stood up and I just waited for everybody.
Nice.
And I'm like, all right, here we go.
I'm like, fucking
I let all my
gatekeeper,
people
baby.
out. Yeah, I let all my people out. All right, the people next to me, you guys can go. Sure. Yeah, let everybody out. Make these fucking assholes away. I was super pissed. I was saying shit. Normally I don't say shit, but I was saying some shit because that's social contract, like etiquette bullshit that you don't fucking do.
Like, it doesn't.
Everybody has to get off the plane. Yeah. Not only that, when we got off the plane, normally you go do your thing and you're in the airport.
Yeah.
They were like standing there talking to somebody.
Circle jerk.
And you're like, motherfucker, what are you doing?
You're telling me bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking blow smoke up my ass. Behave.
Irritating people. People, dude.
And on that note, we are out of time.
We're out of time.
Yeah.
Anywho, thank you again. Appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. I was glad to see a young person contributing to society in a meaningful way. And Max was...
And going into debt.
I will... Yeah. Hey, man. If it's not you, it's me, and I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I'm very surrogate proud.
Yeah.
And Max was a treat to have anytime.
Glad to hear that. All right.
You should return the cart, please.
Wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Wear a helmet.
Pick up a broom, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Do the kindness.
Bye.
Later.